Oh, hey folks. Tetsuiji here, Wednesday, Flying Purple Baseball Beaters. I'm looking at Shohei Ohtani's batting line, his game log, and I keep looking at the fact that in 5 games he's already got 3 home runs, 2 of them in the same game, one of them a walk-off in the 11th against the Guardians. Yeah, would sure be nice if I had someone like that kicking around my farm system. The reason why the episode is called Depth and Axes is because, 1, we have no depth, and 2, we might have to axe a whole bunch of players. I mean, we've got a spread of quality players. They're just, not having the best start to the season, and I'm honestly sitting here wondering, is it time to do a retool? Because Lord knows the Dodgers, they are, not only the World Series champions, the reigning ones, but also we've got a lot of games up against them, including our home opener. James Paxton versus Zach Wheeler. No sign of Tom Bryce, who would be the normal option for the right fielder. It's a shame, we missed the guy. He was our outfielder for, 6 years at the start of this decade. You could really point to his disappearance as the end of when things started to go wrong with the Rockies. I don't know. I'm waxing melancholic at the moment. On paper, this should be a wash, but that's why we play the games. Lineup intro, at which point the raid will probably arrive midway through. Y'all who are here early get to enjoy it. Please enjoy. And now the starting lineup for your Colorado Rockies! Batting first, the center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora! Batting second, the left fielder, number 14, Grady Sizemore! Batting third, the first baseman, number 19, Claudio Arias! Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk. Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 13, Dante Bichette Jr. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 57, Jonah Arenado. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 4, Will Myers. Batting eighth, the shortstop, number 1, Giovanni Meyer. Batting ninth, the starting pitcher, number 65, James Paxton. I know, Cardinal fan. It's my favorite that I've done here. DTID RTIR stands for Denver Till I Die, Rockies Till I Rot. The Friday Night Lights uniforms being worn by the boys. The Dodgers, of course, off to a 7-0 start to the season. Andrelton Simmons swings at the first pitch. High pop up to left. Sizemore puts it away for the first out. Harrison Bader works the count to 3-1. Dodger center fielder lifted to left. Grady. Back-to-back outs. Here's Mookie Betts. 1-2 on the way from Paxton. Big swing and a miss on a knuckle curve. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. The newly extended Albert Almora Jr. locked into basically a full decade of service up against Zach Wheeler, the 27-year-old. 4 good pitches, 1 meh one. But he's been among the most reliable players for the Dodgers. Impeccable timing. First pitch of the season for Albert Almora Jr. and the newly extended center fielder goes into the expensive seats. Woo! Sizemore, strikeout victim from Zach Wheeler. Here's Claudio Arias. Rolled on the ground to second. Should be an easy play there for Bogarts. Randall Grichuk, 2-2 on the way. So 2 strikeouts, but a loud home run gives the Rockies a 1-0 lead. Welcome in Raiders from the official Out of the Park channel. Dr. Dynastic, many thanks. 2019 home opener here for the Colorado Rockies. And if you're wondering, hey, those uniforms don't look like the usual ones, that's because they are modified. They're a design made by Jesse Alkire, and I put them into Out of the Park Baseball. You can download those from the Out of the Park forums. I'm trying to find the link right now. I can't remember if I actually put it in as a chat command. Here we go. Fly ball to center. Almora covers a lot of ground. See, I'm also thinking, do we need to extend Gio Meyer because of the defense? Offense, Probably not. We'll just run him out. Paxton, 2 perfect innings so far. Dante Bichette moved from 3rd to 2nd this offseason. In part because Max Tiesenbaum has decided to turn into a pumpkin. Arenado, strikeout victim. Will Myers, high and deep the opposite way. He's going to scorch one. Back-to-back innings with home runs for the Rockies. Wheeler's got the strikeouts, but he's also giving up some very loud mistakes. And Hervé Solarte works the first walk of the game. Paxton checking in on him. 1-0 on the way. Lined up the middle, that'll fall for a base hit. Here's Zach Wheeler. Runners at first and second, nobody out. 1-1 on the way. Bunted back towards the pitcher. They're going to go to first. 1 out, runners at first and second. 1-0 on the way to Andrelton Simmons. Rolled on the ground to second. Arenado, or Bichette Jr. showing some nice range. They'll trade the out for the run. 2-1 to Harrison Bader. Rolled on the ground. Arenado's got a cannon arm, and he makes the out. Paxton leading things off here. Gonna turn the volume down on the game just a little bit. Almora, 2 pitches, 2 extra base hits. This one's into right field, and Almora will cruise into second with a 1-out double to start the bottom of the third. Sizemore pounces on the first pitch. That's up the middle. Almora getting the wave. Dangerous move. He's in there standing. Grady Sizemore, RBI single. Arias will chop this one in the dirt. Simba on to first. 2 down. Runner at third for Grichuk. Popped up center field. Bader will end the bottom of the third. The Rockies get the run back. It's 3-1 here in Denver's home opener. Mookie Betts lines this to right. Grichuk's on it quickly. He's thinking 2 still. Close play. Mookie Betts showing the run, or showing the wheels. Encarnacion. Why did I set outfield or infield in? Oops. Rolled up the middle. Meyer, daring move to just get the 1 run. Runner at second. Keter Collado sees up the left-handed pitchers very well. And, of course, the Rockies have the 5 left arms of doom rotation. And Hervé Solarte. Drilled to center field. Almora doesn't need to move much. Rockies hold serve. It's 3-2 now. Another first pitch pounced on. Bichette will line up to center. Arenado. Fly ball to left. Solarte will make the grab. Will Myers likes this one. Did he scorch another one to the same part of the park? Oh my! Have yourself a game, Will Myers. It's 4-2 Colorado. Good job by Bichette running that one down. Bichette does not have your average second base profile, but will take 60 infield range at the Keystone. Pinch hitter here, and he gets a wave from the crowd. Tom Bryce. Bryce signed with Boston after the 2016 offseason. In his time in Colorado, almost 200 home runs, almost 200 doubles, almost as many walks as strikeouts, a 3.45 slash line, and 40 wins above replacement, not to mention 3 straight championships from 2011 to 2013. The Thunder from Down Under gets a warm welcome back. And a ground out to Bichette Jr. Uh-oh. Okay. Whew. Dodged a bullet there. Good work by Dante Jr. Through 5. It's Dodgers 2. Rockies 4. Hell, Paxton's going to get another inning of work at least. Mookie Betts will make the out at first unassisted. Albert Almora will ground out to the second baseman Bogarts. Rich Harden into the game now, replacing Zach Wheeler after 4 innings. And unlike Zach, he's able to get a 1-2-3 inning out of the Rockies. Matt Stites getting loose in the Rockies bullpen in case Paxton runs into trouble here. Bouncer up the middle could be a tough play. Myers throw, not in time. An infield hit for Harrison Bader. We're going pitch to pitch here. And now we'll pitch to him. Full count. And he's walked. Runners at first and second now. Nobody out here on the top of the sixth. For Edwin Encarnacion. Encarnacion drilled deep to center field. That's going to be trouble. That's on the warning track. This game might be tied. No, Betts is held at third. It's 4-3, nobody out. That'll be the end of James Paxton's day. Matt Stites in to try and mop this one up. Bogart's a strikeout victim. Stites added to the team in the offseason as our lone free agent reliever signing. Line to right. Grichuk lines it up. Throw is into second. Betts will tag up and score. And we're all square at 4 here in the top of the 6th. Fly ball into right. Grichuk's going to get this one. Throw home is not in time. The Dodgers take a lead on Yangervis Solarte's 2-out single. It'll be Cesar Castillo getting loose in the bullpen. Rockies now down by 1. Arias skies this one to right. Walker makes the grab. Grichuk, the 1-1 on the way. Line deep to left center field. That one is off the top of the wall. We might have to review that one. That looks like it hit the top of the banisters. If only it went through the wall instead of off the railing. Grichuk would have had a game-tying home run. Instead, he's standing at second with 1 out. That's a liner into center field for Bichette Jr.'s first hit of the game. Runners at the corners. Arenado now. Shot right back up the middle, base hit. Simmons can't make the play. First and second. And we're all tied up courtesy of Jonah, Arenado, Yoshihisa Hirano. Well, actually, no, we're not going to warm him up. We're going to go Castillo, Hirano, Barnes as our closing set. Will Myers looking for an opportunity to make some noise. Fly ball to center. That's not going to be a home run. Gio Meyer has looked hopeless at the plate today. Chad Huffman, the pinch hitter here. He'll face Matt Stites, going for a second inning of relief work here. 1-2 on the way to Andrelton Simmons. Shot up the middle. Bichette can't get to it. Hirano getting loose in a hurry. Castillo will enter the game to replace Matt Stites. And give up a very loud, very high home run to Harrison Bader. telling you, the Dodgers are a team specifically designed to beat mine. We've lost to them each of the last 2 postseasons, I should bring up. In sweeps. Encarnacion sends one skyward. Oh, boy! Justin Lawrence getting loose in the Rockies bullpen. It's 9-5 Dodgers. And that opposite field grounder will squeak through Arias. Here's Keter Collado, the catcher. Line drive to right. Grichuk will play this one off the wall. He can't close it in. Keter Collado standing at second. Wait, he's thinking of 3? It's a triple. And the wheels have officially fallen off the wagon. Cesar Castillo charged with 5 runs. Or with 4 runs without recording a single out. That's bad, right? Another high fly ball. We're 1 away from a bat around, top of the 7th. Chad Huffman seeing an at-bat for the 2nd time this inning. And he's plunked. Simmons will ground out to Meyer, sending us to stretch time in a very crooked score. AJ Minter into the game here in the top of the 8th. Max Tiesenbaum will remain in the game as the new second baseman, replacing Dante Bichette Jr. Meyer leaping for this one, can't come up with it. Bader's aboard with a single. Mookie Betts, strikeout victim against Minter. Encarnacion works the walk. Runners at first and second for Xander Bogaerts. Drilled very high and very deep to left center field. Tell me how the turf tastes, little man. It's bad. Welcome to garbage time. Time of the garbage. Actually, hang on a second. Who's our designated pitcher among the batters? Tiesenbaum. All right, we're going to put Tiesenbaum in to pitch. So let's get Edson into pinch hit. Down by 9. Let's save the bullpen for another day. And on opening day, Max Tiesenbaum will come in to pitch. That'll move Edson Garcia into the game. Max, well, he could probably keep the ball in the ballpark. Let's see how he fares. 1-2 on the way to Walker. Lined up the middle for a base hit. Almost had a strikeout. Joey Votto, 35 years old, pinch hitting. Man, they got Votto too? Good grief. Full count on the way to him. Outside for ball 4. Simmons. First pitch swinging, and he's plunked. Okay, that's got to be a little mean. Let's get Alvis loose. Bases loaded, nobody out. Tiesenbaum walks in a run. Make that 2. Come on, Max. And Encarnacion is going to hit a grand slam. That was the most humiliating game of my entire career. On opening night at home, we get scorched 3 touchdowns to 1. Stites tagged with the blown save and the loss. Dodgers have won 8 in a row. Make that 9 in a row as they beat us 10-5. Again, we blew the lead. Barnes this time. 3 walks, 4 runs, 1 unearned. Tiesenbaum and Sizemore with the costly errors. Dodgers have swept us. We almost... Yeah, we did take the lead. It was 8-6. You see what I mean about maybe it's time to move on. Braves in town now. Giancarlo Stanton with the Braves at this point. Longtime Diamondback. Gonzalez able to wriggle out of the inning. First and second for Sizemore. Rolled on the ground to first. Easy play there for Kipnis. Inning over. All right, solo home run, Arenado. 2-run shot. Was that Bichette? Oh, he's on a burner lately. Good for him. Marco cruising. This is the kind of a start we needed from our ace. Open question is, will he remain our ace if this season holds up? Once we get to our first break day, I'll run you down the exact situation we find ourselves in. If you are not familiar with the Flying Purple baseball beaters, I started this save back in 1992 in Out of the Park 23, took over the team at the expansion draft, and since then it's been an incredible ride. Like, how about 7 straight division titles from 2011 to 2017? We've won 6 world championships so far, plus another pennant Another 2 pennants. One in 2008, one in 2000. John Means hanging on for dear life. Hey, that guy sounds familiar. Oh no, everyone is tired. Marco's going to have to play for himself here. The entire bullpen is gassed. Some guys have pitched on 3 days. I have, what is this? An 8-man pitching staff. And still everyone is gassed. Sorry, Marco. You're in the pain zone today. Oh, good throw down by Will Myers to nab the base runner. All right, well, let's get Alvis loose for the 8th. 10 strikeouts by Marco Gonzalez. Make it 11. Hell of an appearance by Marco G. Yair Lozoya has given up 3 runs this inning. Grichuk, Sizemore, and Almora all teeing off with solo shots. Oh, come on, guys. Don't do this to me. Tomorrow's starter, Mike Minor, getting loose in the bullpen. There is literally no one else. Meyer will mercifully end the top of the 8th. Mike Minor coming out of the bullpen in an emergency situation. In part because we can't seem to stop giving up the long hits. That's a triple. Six to 2. And here's Dustin Pedroia. Long-time Boston Red Sox. I don't get it. It's bad. Runners at the corners. This entire stadium praying for one stinking out. That could be it. Nope. Just a fielder's choice. 6 to 4. Trey Turner. No, you gotta be kidding me. And Claudio Arias walks it off in the bottom of the 9th. That was... I don't know what that was. Mike Minor almost blew the game. Marco Gonzalez pitched a gem. It's going to be James Paxton on short rest. But at least the bullpen is rested. Seriously, we do not have a day off until the 17th? All right, 3-game win streak. I'll take it. Oh, torn triceps out for 3 months. Fun! Very fun. Let's call up Kopech. We need fresh arms. Okay, we've almost recovered from our terrible start. 4 games back in the wild card behind the Giants. Marco still doesn't have a win yet, somehow. Paxton keeps blowing a head gasket. So here's the situation we're in. Aside from the fact that our attendance is cratered, yikes. Arias has a player option. Miner's got an opt-out. Paxton has 1 year left on his contract. Skaggs and Myers are both free agents. Marco G, I probably want to extend. I wouldn't mind going 7 years. Let's go with 31 million for the rest. Let's throw an opt-out after 2023. All right. We're going to make Marco Gonzalez one of the highest paid pitchers in baseball. But he's worth it. Grichuk not going to be a part of this team long term. Meyer, maybe. Tiesenbaum. I expected so much better from him after 2017. He's fallen off a cliff. Dante B is going to be a part of this team long term for sure, as is Arenado. Hey, Kayaking Santa, good to see you. Got Jose Urquidy ready to come up. All right, so let's look at this a different way. We can afford to lose, based on the players we have in the farm and off the bench. We can lose 1 starter. 1 starting pitcher. 2 starting pitchers. I don't trust Taylor Hill anymore. 3. Okay. An infielder. Heathcott. If we can trade Arias and bring up Kyle Martin, that'd be great. So let's look at the trading block. Yeah, Baseball Dreamland, it's bad. You missed. You missed our dud of a home opener. We lost 3 touchdowns to 1. Myers being a pending free agent, but also he's like defensively good. So I'd rather keep Myers. Let's put Grichuk on the block. See if we can get something for Paxton, for Skaggs, for Miner. Arias. Yes, the contract is stupidly big. I know it was a mistake. Well, never mind. He's got 9 home runs on the season, so maybe we don't put him on the... Let's put them on the trading block, see if anyone bites. If anyone will spare me from my oops. So between Edson Garcia, Josh Morgan, and Giovanni Meyer, I can only keep like one of these three guys. Meyer on paper is the best option, but he just hasn't been showing it. There's still room there to grow. And Edson, of course, is a 2 outfielder, infielder option. We lost 21 to 7. All right, so let's put those guys on the trading block, and let's see if we start to get any nibbles. I'm not saying I'm giving up on this season, but I'm not saying that. Got a homestand coming up. Marco Gonzalez sticking around long term. I like this. And look at that! All of a sudden, we're on a win streak again. 5 in a row. The vibes. The vibes are improving. Phillies coming to town. Tyler Skaggs on the bump against Lou Trevino. Gary Sanchez. Dangerous batter. Rocky's wearing the green Sunday alts. Can I just say how tired I am of watching that animation? Is it me? Is it the alternates? Is that what's going on? Grichuk inside out to this one, but right to the right fielder Soler. Tiesenbaum getting the start behind the plate today. Oof! That's got some opposite field jump. Maximum Tiesenbaum! Someone wants their starting job back. Oh, come on. Amora's throw home is up the line. What part of pitch around didn't you get? Skaggy. Ooh. Gunned him down. Nice throw by Tiesenbaum. Max showed up to play today. Bases loaded. Come on, Grady. You're supposed to be the forever Rocky. Don't make me regret that. All right, walks. Oh, caught looking. Okay. Trevino lighting up the radar gun, too. All right. Sizemore plunks one. It's 5-4. Welcome in, Raiders, from Escape Velocity. I wish I could escape how this season has gone. Colorado Rockies. Flying purple baseball beaters. Justin Lawrence in to mop up the top of the 6th. Okay, we got a scoreless inning. All right. Yeah, it's been less than ideal. Let's get Alvis up. Trevino. Tiesenbaum with a double. Hello, hello. Gio, you going to do something today? All right, sacrifice. I'll take it. Let's go to the bench. I believe in Guillermo. Oh, nice! Way to go, escape velocity. Craig Stammen, runner at third, infield in. Guillermo will ground out to the shortstop. Adames makes the out. Dante Bichette Jr. will strand the go-ahead or the tying run at third. Bah. Sam Alvis gives us a scoreless inning. Okay. Let's go to Kopech. And Almora standing at third. A leadoff triple in the bottom of the 7th. And we line out to Spangenberg. Come on. You're killing me, Smalls. Arenado, you gotta swing at those, my dude. Mike Bianucci, the Nooch. Oh, that's academic. Oh, we made a game of it at least, but I'm getting a little fed up with the long bombs our team has given up. Still, 500, second in the division. Two back of the WC. Arias. Ooh. Okay, Claudio is fixed. Bad news is Sizemore isn't. All right, Stites, wrist soreness. Let's park him for 10 days. Call up Diego. Okay, we're above 500. At 500. Arias leading the National League in home runs. Not bad. I like where this is going. So Alvis was a Rule 5 pick. I like the fact that he's just a big stuff guy. Arenado with a power bump. Okay. Ooh. Oh, yes. I like this. Not bad for a 10th round draft pick. Gosuke is gotta get a call-up at some point. Casey Mize might turn into something. Already got the big PBAP, which I prefer to have here at Coors. Diamondbacks are just... Ooh. Oh, that's bad. Let's skip the Paxton start. Oh, hey, he won that one. Let's do a Jake Woods start at home. These are not the Diamondbacks of old. The team that used to employ Troy Tulowitzki, Hanley Ramirez, Giancarlo Stanton, Daniel Murphy, has been slowly but surely ground away into dust. Get there. Thank you. Try not to make any rash moves, but it's getting a little annoying seeing Grichuk with a snowflake again. Uniel Quiriquoto, the shortstop, works the walk from Woods. That'll bring up Hallberg, the pitcher. Bunted back to the pitcher, Woods. They'll make the grab. 2 down. Ben Gamel. Rocket to right field. Grichuk closes the gap and makes a leaping grab. Ooh. Can we score against Hallberg? I think Claudio might. That's what 80 home run power gets you. Once again, our bullpen is tuckered. Oh, Arenado on the money. I'm going to see what we can do to avoid using any of the good bullpen arms. Myers works the walk. Now it's Woods with a terrible bunt. Cuddyer makes the grab. Woods gives us 8 innings of relief. Let's go to Barnes for the save. It would also be nice if it was academic. All right, we avoided the double play. Grichuk, strikeout, Kel Surprise. All right, we need to rely on Jacob Barnes as we Noble Tiger our way out of the inning. Actually, let's give Jake Woods like 1 base runner. Let's see if we can get some vintage Jake Woods out of this guy. An actual strikeout. 9 Ks on the day for Jake Woods. Three-one on the way to Wallach. Low for ball 4. 102nd pitch of the game. Grounded to first. Arias takes it himself. Jake Woods with a complete game 5-hitter, resting the bullpen and really cutting his ERA down. Okay, swept the Diamondbacks. Like, wow, that's a bad team. This is a team that is actively trying to be bad. 30th in payroll. Why did you give Michael Kadire that much money in the first place is my question. Like, this is, I'm signing these people so I don't get a complaint from the players union. Eighth in runs scored, 11th in runs against. Fun differential, you know? If I can't get this team righted by the end of the, or by the All-Star, not by the All-Star, by the draft, I am going to just cut bait on this club. All right. We picked up a win, 2-0. Do we send Kopech back down to stretch out again? I think the answer is yes. With Stites healthy? Paxton with a heck of a good game. Bullpen held firm. And we clobber the Giants to complete the sweep 20-6. 7 RBIs for Dante Bichette Jr. A triple-double day. That is what we call in the business an ambush. Yeah, welcome to Coors, I guess. And despite all the doom and gloom, we're only a game and a half back of the Dodgers. A 10-9 win. Morgan puts us over the top. A rare bad start from Marco Gonzalez. Let's do a Mike Minor start now that we're in the hunt. Okay, Arenado, not doing so hot. What I'm thinking is that maybe it's time to... Maybe we rushed Arenado. I mean, he's still contributing. No, he put up 3 hits yesterday. He's getting off the schneid. He's working on it. Edson in center. Morgan at second. So a little bit of a different look for the team. Speaking of guys I covet, Aaron Judge. I think this is the last year before the Padres bring back the Brown. Good throw by Edson, but it is late. Pedro Alvarez, old friend, pots the game's first run. Here's Seth Brown. Line to right. Sizemore makes the grab. Padres lead 1-0 here at Coors. Enough with the leadoff extra base hits, please. Lazy pop-up for Claudio. Miner with 2 walks on the day. We walk the pitcher. That's not good. Michael A. Taylor into left. That's going to fall for a base hit. Heredia can't hold on to it. Judge. Rolled up the middle. That could be 2. What a turn! Morgan to Meyer to Claudio. Is it time to bring Tiesenbaum back? How did I know he was going to go opposite field? Oh, dear. Oh, dearie me. Ah, he almost had that one. Tire bullpen is tired. I don't care anymore. Yes, the Padres are supposed to be better than this. So we're 1 game back in the wild card chase. And we're on the road to Boston. Shipping up to Boston, whoa. Let's take a look here. Oh, now Arias is frosted off. Cool. Love it. Dante B. Alright, so Arenado, let's send him down. Give him a chance to recombobulate. Do we call up Mondesi? No, we're going to call up Golske. Move Dante to third. I feel like Tiesenbaum's ready to start at second base again. Definitely a platoon bat though, so we're gonna force bench him against lefties. Sizemore and Grichuk having basically identical batting lines is not a good sign. Okay, this should be a wash. 16,000 here at Fenway. Tiesenbaum hits a home run to remind everyone that he's on the team. A lot of empty seats here in Boston. Edson! All right. Into shallow right. You got Kiermaier in right of all places? All right. Rolled on the ground. Sacrifice. I'll take it. Another home run, this one by Grichuk. Skaggs cruising. Fly ball to right center field. That's off the wall. Up against the bullpens. There goes the shutout bid. Joe Benson with a double. Skaggs goes inside. Nicely done. Garrett Noose. Yeah, we're going to go for Castillo here in the 7th. Arias still rocking a pretty solid slash line despite the recent slump. Myers on a burner. See, I'd rather just keep Will Myers than extend him. I just don't see him as the kind of a guy that we give term to. I'm always wary about catchers. Let's go with Diego if we need to. Okay. Come on, Castillo. Wrap it up. All right, picked up a win on the road. Lost in 12 innings. Yeesh. At least the offense is coming around. I mean, defensively, we are a fantastic team. Starting pitching has been an issue. Paxton in particular, at least he's inexpensive, but at some point we have to stop knocking on the door and kick it down. And a sweep by the Phillies at their... Oh, lost 2 of 3. Get home. Series win against the Pirates. We're 4 above 500, and we are sitting 4th in our division. The hell am I supposed to do with this? At least Dante's having a fantastic season. Okay, so he's not a second baseman. Does that mean we move Arenado and keep Bichette, is the question. I do want to get to the draft and run it today. I feel like I'm going a little bit faster with this stream session than usual. I mean, the team itself is happy. Good. Fans are coming back to the ballpark. Also good. Locking up Marco G. Along with Almora was a smart move. Do we give Gio the money? I think the answer to that is still no. It's a close no, but it's still no. Tiesenbaum's done well since taking over the reins. Gosuke's pinch hitting decently. And we welcome Baltimore back to town. Old friend Cameron Mabin makes his return to Colorado. He was our center fielder for those 3 in a row wins. Oh, Joey Gallo can actually, like, avoid strikeouts. Hey, Vic, good to see you. You got Conforto in center field for reasons beyond my understanding. Good to see Brian LaHare has picked up with another team. The one that got away. So upcoming free agents. Casali's interesting, but I'm not sure if I'd pay him that much more over Myers. Myers wants like $20 million anyway. I can't do that. I'm not ready to cut bait just yet, but man, it's getting close. A 5-4 win courtesy of Arias and Myers going Yardo. Lawrence scoops the win. Barnes gets the save. Let's take this one, the middle game of the 3-game set. Paxton on the bump against Brady Endel. Let's get Heredia in over Sizemore. Full righty lineup. Good sacrifice hit there by Heredia. Serdidi playing short for the O's. That's a good get. Jose Iglesias wasted over at third base. Ian Desmond. David Cook in right field. Oh boy. You're a DH, buddy. What are you doing? And Prince Fielder, a lifelong Baltimore Oriole, closing in on 600 career home runs. Hall of Famer? Maybe. And Myers is going to give us the first run of the game. Giovanni laces this one to the opposite field. David Cook's arm being tested. Josh Morgan, the second baseman, goes golfing. Paxton works a 4-pitch walk. Nicely done. Bichette will ground out to the third baseman, Iglesias. Hello, old friend. Gio. You have to wonder if Gio's finally going to get up a National League Golden Glove now that Hanley's out of the sub league. Guillermo launches one deep to left center field. You got to be kidding me! Lined right to the shortstop Meyer. Easy play for the second out. Here's Sir DD. Tries to go the opposite field. Heredia's there. Endel still running into trouble with this. Oh, that's going to go. Almora into the bullpens. Matt Stites in to mop this one up. Lined right to the first baseman, Arias. Nicely done. Here's Prince Fielder. Fly ball to right. Coming in is Grichuk. Rockies take this one 7-1. This division, man. NL West. Can we not get swept by the Diamondbacks, please? Thank you. Okay, so Tiesenbaum has proved that he's back. Awesome. Sizemore, I don't know what's happened to him. I'm not going to force retire him or anything, but that's not nice. Ollie North, thank you for the follow. All right, Blue Jays are in town. Yeah, these Diamondbacks gunning for the first overall pick next season. Draft is coming up. I want the Glass Now start. I don't think this is a playoff spot until, like, a few years from now. All right, Diego's turning into a decent reliever. Attaboy. J-Law still figuring it out. We're Stites with a stuff bump. Okay. Ricardo Sanchez with a velo up. I am intrigued. A lot of pluses. More pluses than minuses. I like that. I think at this point we got to get Guillermo into more games. We're going to give Grichuk right field. And we're going to platoon him with Grichuk. Heredia is going to start more. Look at that. We deliver a 10-6 win. Even if Brian LaHare does pot a garbage time home run. Arias with a pair of dongs. All right. Glass Now. Oh, hey, Tulowitzki's back in town. Max Stassi. This really is like a revenge of the players I thought I could deal with. I could do without. Tiesenbaum on a burner. Love it. Edson in center because Almora is tired. Does Gosuke enter the equation? I don't think so. We're going to keep Morgan there. Bullpen's tired. Don't care. It's Marco G. You have to trust your ace. Ollie North. This was started in 1992 with the expansion draft. Exactly. This was a Rockies restart. We've won 6 titles. I just don't see a path to us even making the postseason with the Giants, the Padres, and the Dodgers all ahead of us and doing very, very well. This is, of course, a rematch of the 2000 World Series, which the Blue Jays beat the Rockies in 7. Marco showing his stuff. He is, as you say, shoving. Fly ball to left. Heredia makes the grab. Here's Jose Luna, the second baseman. Roll to Tiesenbaum. Inning over. Josh Morgan loops this to center field. Easy catch for Malix. Gosuke Kato coming in as the pinch hitter. Strikeout victim. Glasnow frozen with a curveball. Gio is going to get aboard with a 2-out single. Arias, full count. Launch to center field. That's going to fall for a base hit. Gio Meyer daring base running first to third. Sizemore. Rolled on the ground to the shortstop. Easy play there for Villar. Laher standing at second. Narciso Crook. Fly ball very deep center field. That's off the top of the wall. And the game's first runs go to the Blue Jays. Here's Corey Rasmus. Rocketed to the opposite field for a base hit. Crook's getting the wave around. And he scores. Diego Castillo getting loose in the bullpen. That'll be a double play to end the top of the 7th. Dante Bichette Jr.'s 2-out, 2-run single have tied this one up in the bottom of the 7th. Brandon Kinsler into the game. And Grichuk launches this to deep center field. That's off the top of the wall. The throw is in towards the pitcher. And Grichuk gives the Rockies a lead 3-2. Gio Meyer will cash in an insurance run. Here come those Colorado Rockies. Another wild pitch as Max Stassi chases it to the backstop. Arias strikes out, but the Rockies strike for 4 runs. Dante Bichette Jr. checks in as the new third baseman. Randall Grichuk in at left, or in right field. Diego Castillo will pitch. So much for a day off for Bichette and Grichuk. Trey Mancini, the pinch hitter here. 0-2 on the way from Diego. Called strike 3. Sam Alvis into the game to deal with Malik Smith. The Rockies strike out the side to get to the bottom of the 8th, up 2. Last man off the bench is Albert Almora Jr. Jacob Barnes here for the series win. It's a shame that Oh Seung-Kwan tore his triceps. I really could have used him. Maybe we don't have as many bullpen blowouts if we have Oh. You can never have too much pitching, especially at Coors. Barnes tries to go the other way. Grichuk wanders over, 2 down. The ever-dangerous Brian LaHare, and Barnes wants nothing to do with him. Back-to-back walks for Barnes. Colby Erasmus, the go-ahead run. Fly ball to right. Grichuk ends the game and the series. Rockies win the game 4-2. The series 2-1. Whew. And we got a day off so everyone can rest. From neutral to win now. You sure about that? I mean, we're in a very, very tight playoff chase here. And yet we're winning. Okay, so Stites blows the save. But we come from behind to win it. We're in the conversation. I just wish Grady Sizemore didn't immediately fall off a cliff. I think at this point we got to move Grichuk to the bench. Or Sizemore, rather. Morgan needs to stop starting. Let's send Cateau back down. And let's call up Arenado. Maybe the trip on the farm did him some good. Yeah, Tiesenbaum's back to normal. Rest of the offense? Let's get underway with the first year draft. Oh, right, this is the new look. Keep forgetting this is a thing. I like the scouting recommendations. What does the wild card look like? That's an excellent question. I believe there are only 2. This is 2019. We are in a dogfight. Nats, Cardinals, Phillies, Marlins, us, Pirates, Padres, Giants. The Arizona Diamondbacks, with the first overall pick, have selected George Kirby. Chicago Cubs have taken Tyler Holton. I'm not going to take a foreign reliever this year. That much I know. After getting Hirano and we don't need that. The feline supervisor has thoughts. Boston takes Bobby Witt Jr. Mariners take Gunnar. Very interesting choice, 16-year-old. The Guardians will take Drew Rasmussen. We're drafting 32nd in the first round. All right, J-Rod to the Rays. Michael Harris to Cincinnati. Kikuchi to the Phillies. Brash to the Yankees. Nico Herner. Okay, Nico's an interesting option. I would have gone for him, but no options. My scout thinks we should go for Hunter Brown. No. Andrew Vaughn is interesting, but I feel like right-handed first basemen are not a first overall choice option. Alec Marsh, I worry about both the stamina and the PBAPIP. Cano's a no. Will Brennan as a outfielder seems interesting, but we also got Grisham just on the way up. Okay, Josh Smith could probably train up to be a decent second baseman. Not Langoliers. Wow, it's bad. Kitty, please stop injuring me. Thank you. Okay, why are they not saying to go to Bryson Stott? I'd go for that. Or Josh Jung to be our new third baseman. Bleday would rake at Coors. Andy Pajes. Let's take a look at the pitchers. No, you know what? We've got pitchers. We need batters. Stott it is. And we'll be able to save a little bit of money. Now we can go pick up Bo Brisky. Grissom. I want to go in on Brett Beatty. The cat wants more lap time. Oh, come on. There he is. Problem with cats. Okay, Wilker Palma. I worry about the PBAP, but I do like the pitching. Wander Ventura. These two guys look pretty similar. It's all relievers at this point. Yeesh. Okay, let's go with Jonathan Clase as our Almora replacement. I also like Orelvis as a shortstop option. A shortstoption, if you will. No idea why so many guys are showing up as DHs, but we'll take Class A. Meet demand. That's a lot of relievers all just hovering around the same stat line. Are we starting to get into the fictional players? Nope, they're real. Okay. There's just no ceiling on these guys. They are what they are. There's a lot of them. All right, let's look at the starters. Like, there's no reason Wander Ventura is a starter on 2 pitches. Nobody above a 45 stuff potential. Why? Oh, wait. Charbel Aboud. Who does my scout think we should take? He's really big on Wander Ventura, eh? Sure. A lot of people showing up as DH when they're not supposed to be. Well, there's a Sasaki, just not the one we want. Are there any decent catchers left? grab Blayberg Diaz, why not? Grab Wilker Palma. And let's wrap up. Let's autocomplete the draft. I'm hoping to wrap up at around 9 o'clock. Looks like PBE Sim is still going too. Hollywood tie. I am slowly collecting more packs, by the way, for the next Mob Your Bob giveaway. Problem is, the Bob Cajun Bobs currently have all available packable Bobs. The only one we're missing is the PTCS reward. So anyone we pick is just going to be sold. Is that Yankees? No, that's Mets. I do want to get one more playthrough. It looks like the Cubbies are going to be coming home. We'll play the last game against the Mets, and then we'll wrap the stream session. Who is Luis Miez's? Why do I have these guys on my DFA? I did not sign these folks. Ah, it's guys getting yeeted out of the organization because we have too many players now. Alright, let's see who's overage and needs to be let go. Hill, Lazo, DJ Pete. Well, not DJ Pete. Alright, so Hill and Lazo, gone. All these 23-year-olds in AA. Single A, we got these guys gone. Now let's get the minor league orgs organized. Now we'll see if I let go too many players. 5 games above 500 and due to miss the postseason race. Mike Minor on the bump at Citi Field. Mets rocking the blue alts. As Mark Shorey strikes out, runners at first and second. Patrick Wisdom wants to feast on a lefty. Fly ball to deep right. Shaded there was Grichuk, 2 down. I'll let him miss Diaz, the 2-1. Fly ball to right. Grichuk charging in. All right. Snuck out of that one. Cannot wait for the Universal DH to make its appearance. I think that's 2020 or 2021. Enough with the leadoff extra base hits. I'm not going to get rid of Sizemore, but I'm so disappointed at how his season's gone. Line up the line, Bichette Jr. right on the foul line. Makes the grab. So we're giving up the leadoff. Okay, that time we didn't get out of it. Heredia tries the dive, doesn't come up with it. Bold move does not pay off. Miss Diaz, RBI double, and it's 2-0 Mets. Come on, Gio. Mike Minor puts a charge into this one. Pitcher's rake! Mike Minor making me eat my words. Opposite field home run. So wait, he bats right and throws left? Interesting. Michaelis Minor. Runners at the corners for DBJ. Bases loaded. Chris Butchek into the game to deal with Will Myers. That'll be a double play. Former Rocky Travis d'Arnaud absorbing Tiesenbaum on that play. Heredia almost beats out the infield single. No luck. Swans be dancing. Hollywood Ty, good to see you. 1-1 to Patrick Wisdom. Rockies up by 1. Very high. And caught. Once again, everyone in my bullpen is tired. Let's get Diego up. It's an 8-man bullpen, and everyone is still tired all the time. This is a custom out of the park. This is a custom uniform. Jesse Alkire created the Rockies recharge concept, and I just put that into out of the park baseball. Started using it around the 25th anniversary of the team. Diego C. is going to walk the first guy he sees. Great. Love it. Lined into right. Grichuk throwing. Cut off by Tiesenbaum. Bases loaded for Rugned Odur. Oh dear. No. Nope, nope, nope. I want to get the Marco Gonzalez start out of this set. Amora has back spasms. We're going to put him on the shelf. Edson to center field. And we'll select the contract of Slade Heathcott to come up as well. So we won. Grichuk with a home run. Meyer with a 2-run double. I guess we need some fresh arms, don't we? Let's send Diego down. Call up Urquidy. Can't give up on Alvis yet. He is a Rule 5 pick, and I want to keep him. I want Minter to do better. He's walking more guys than he did last year, and he's giving up way too many home runs. So we'll demote him. Get another fresh arm. Kopech's tired. Burke's tired. Ricardo's going to get added to the 40-man. We're going to DFA. Or just waive DJ Pete. And Keegan Aiken will get the call up. That was a mistake. He's tired already. Well, I wanted to put him on the 40-man anyway. I guess it'll be Trevor Richards who gets the call up. No, wait, he's exhausted. Eshelman. I need arms. All right, this is a Skag start. Woods. There we go. So we swept the Cubbies at our place. We are still 4th. The 2 wild cards may very well come out of the AL or the NL West. We're one of them. Possibly. Yeah, Marco and Almora as untouchables, I think sounds right. Ditto Dante B. I'm so glad Tiesenbaum figured it out again. Saves me a headache. And Tiesenbaum will get the start in our next show. Where did Dante Bichette go? Force start Dante at 3rd, please. Not that I don't trust Arenado, but I'd rather have him coming off the bench. Grady. Expensive mistake that was. At least Heredia's stepping up. The question is still, is this team going to be good? All right, I think I'm about wrapped up here. Finishing up a little earlier than usual, I know, but at least this way we can raid into PvE Sim instead of the other way around. Looks like they're still going with their online league. You'll see me next on Saturday with the Saturday Scouts in Honkball Hoofdklasse. The Hoofddorp Pioneers probably going to finish the season 7th, but anything's possible. And then with the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters back again next week, probably going to do a back half of the season. We'll see how many games in we can get. Time is precious, folks, and I'm grateful you've chosen to spend some of yours with me tonight. Firage, take us out. Let's finish the week strong.